Gautam Adani's remarkable journey began in the bustling city of Ahmedabad, far from the polished corridors of corporate boardrooms. Born into a modest family, Adani was shaped by the entrepreneurial spirit and vibrant commerce of his hometown. After dropping out of college, he took a bold step in 1988, founding a small trading firm with limited resources but big ambitions. The early days were filled with challenges, but Adani's determination set him apart. Adani's vision soon expanded beyond trading. He ventured into ports, energy and logistics, sectors that would become the backbone of India's economic transformation. His ability to spot opportunities and act decisively fueled rapid growth. As Narendra Modi's political influence grew, so did Adani's business empire. Strategic contracts, government partnerships, and lucrative land deals helped propel the Adani Group to new heights, intertwining business and politics. By the early 2020s, the Adani Group had become a dominant force in India's economy, with interests spanning airports, media, green energy, and more. The scale and speed of this expansion were unprecedented. Adani's meteoric rise made him a symbol of India's economic ambitions and global aspirations. Yet, as his influence grew, so did whispers of cronyism and favoritism, casting a shadow over his achievements. Critics questioned how Adani managed to secure major national assets with such apparent ease, raising concerns about the close relationship between his businesses and the government. To his supporters, Adani remains a visionary industrialist driving India's progress. To his detractors, he represents the blurred lines between business and state power, a debate that continues to shape his legacy. In January 2023, the Adani empire faced a major challenge when Hindenburg Research accused it of the largest con in corporate history. The allegations were shocking and sent ripples through the financial world. The report alleged stock manipulation and accounting fraud, shaking global markets. Investors were left in a state of panic as they watched the value of their investments plummet. It claimed the Adani family used offshore shell companies to manipulate share prices and funnel funds. These shell companies were allegedly spread across various tax havens, making the trail difficult to trace. The market reacted swiftly, wiping out over $100 billion in value from Adani's companies. This massive loss was unprecedented and sent shockwaves through the global financial community. The group cancelled a crucial share sale, further damaging investor confidence. This move was seen as a desperate attempt to stabilize the situation, but only added to the uncertainty. Adani issued a lengthy rebuttal, dismissing the report as misinformation and an attack on India. They argued that the allegations were baseless and aimed at tarnishing their reputation. Despite denials, the report planted doubt, leading to increased scrutiny from regulators and investors. The controversy continues to unfold, with the world watching closely. The Hindenburg Report highlighted Adani's use of offshore structures, a concern for years. The OCCRP investigation revealed how offshore entities allegedly manipulated Adani stock. SEBI, India's market regulator, had been aware of these schemes but found minimal evidence. The report forced SEBI to reopen its investigation, though its response was criticized as slow. A Supreme Court panel found no conclusive evidence of wrongdoing, allowing Adani shares to recover. However, questions about offshore entities and stock ownership remain unresolved. In November 2024, the US Department of Justice indicted Gautam Adani and others for securities fraud and bribery. The charges alleged $250 million in bribes to secure solar contracts, misleading American investors. Evidence included digital records of bribes, suggesting a culture of systematic corruption. The indictment led to a $27.9 billion loss in market value for Adani's stocks. Adani Green Energy cancelled a $600 million bond sale, affecting funding. Global banks reviewed their exposure, and credit agencies warned of financing difficulties. The indictment posed an existential threat to Adani's operations and growth. Adani's success is closely linked to his relationship with Prime Minister Modi, sparking allegations of crony capitalism. Critics cite favorable policies and contracts benefiting Adani, raising concerns of favoritism. The Hindenburg Report and US indictment intensified scrutiny of this political nexus. Opposition leaders demanded Adani's arrest, accusing Modi of protecting him. The scandals fueled arguments that Modi's policies favored a select few industrialists. Adani and the government denied favoritism, attributing success to business acumen. However, perceptions of cronyism persist, questioning corporate governance and democracy. As of September 2025, the Adani Group faces mounting legal battles in the US and intense scrutiny in India, marking a pivotal moment for one of Asia's largest conglomerates. The company's reputation, once seen as nearly untouchable, now hangs in the balance as global headlines dissect every new development. The DOJ's criminal case and the SEC's civil lawsuit add immense pressure, threatening not just Adani's financial stability, but also its global partnerships. These legal actions have sent shockwaves through international markets, raising questions about corporate governance and transparency. International repercussions are swift and severe, with cancelled deals, halted investments, and partners reconsidering their ties. Countries like Kenya, Bangladesh, and Sri Lanka are reassessing their agreements, while global investors grow increasingly cautious. In India, political pressure mounts on the Modi government over the Adani scandal, fueling heated debates in parliament and sparking widespread protests. The opposition seizes the moment to demand accountability and transparency from those in power. SEBI's ongoing investigation and potential funding challenges threaten Adani's future, as investors anxiously watch stock prices tumble and analysts debate the company's ability to recover from this crisis. The saga is now a major test of India's market integrity and regulatory independence, with the world watching to see if Indian institutions can withstand such unprecedented pressure and maintain investor trust. The resolution of this crisis will shape not only investor confidence, but also the future relationship between business and politics in India, setting a precedent for years to come. As the Indian skyline fades into darkness, the world watches closely, wondering if this is merely a temporary setback for Adani or the beginning of the end for an empire that once seemed unstoppable.